Be the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
Vincent Eko Asefua Otafo Mrashe Begani na abusua enanopa yi wadi nkomo bia mesere wase wode mbeko na enkomo ahodo a wowrai wahwegu ho no wobenya wo chefa obekai bosha endi samayiko John Dramani Mahamade she Ghana for na Ghana for the twabama no na bosha no mu ba ko ene se wono John Dramani Mahama oba ministers and our ministries ahodo wo man konkron Ghana ha no wo behwan so say hu eye no kure wo baaye wodi wosie yoyo ehwan so a na enya sanketwa na afase owura atofo sika sanfo beredi 2026 budget no ena Vincent Eko Asefua lawyer ni wotim ko fa budget no tra ho ena obi from page 1 to Z ena hu say ministry NDC amayekuo ateso no a emi oman Ghana habiem no yama wo allocation in the 2026 budget but just say ye disika community any wiase any Ghana habiem and as a non-existing ministry no ato forcing etimu edisika ho na sa ministries ato forcing wasam sika wode kogu ho abra any Ghana habiem no Vincent Eko Asefua etimu cheche nyina e the figures no e the ensema hodo e fa ho nyina etudwa ebiem for the issue of sanitary pass no hono abusia NDC amayeko se wo baaye wabeye magic etimi ama Ghana enema boaba form sanitary pass ya ewodwa so ye ton 15 Ghana cedi de ne boarding enso wo 292 million wo mo de koto sanitary pad Abraham Mofra no wo mo atoba ko 44 Ghana cedis abusia kame ho na me no mo hwi na ministries ahodo a exist bim na ndi se amayeko bai wa betwam enso so sika e wose ekoho no da bia ekoho yanko na koko TV yaba Nsem-Pii TV ensem ahodo egu proso no yenetifo ebeto aso
very incoherent, very inconsistent, to the extent that even proofreading was a difficult thing. Senior, I will prove to you. Majority leader it can say on the floor of parliament, and now I can say there's nothing like Ministry of Railways. But unfortunately for us, in the budget, Ministry of Railways was found in the 2026 budget as a ministry. May they build a point for you to know how even this sanitary part, we have a big problem as a country. Page 74, Ministry of Railway Development, a ministry that has been disbanded, a ministry Yaguno, it finds itself as a whole headline in the 2026 budget. Ministry of Sanitation and Water Resources, Ministry Yaguno, copy and paste in Tino. It finds itself as a major headline in the 2026 budget. Now, senior, we now but check 2025 budget now. 2025 budget no page 71 omo the issue mu nyame, and let me issue this caveat. Every document that I have quoted in support of my argument with respect to a sanitary pad no document the bien who am improvise and as a free baby, I have just been reading from their own document. The 2025 budget already in March. Asamoah to force in catch and say page 71 item number 375. Mr. Speaker, we have allocated 292.4 million to commence the distribution of free sanitary pads to female students in primary and secondary schools. And I'm America almost allocated 294 million. With 294 million, as confirmed by Haruna Drusu, that money has been used. Senior, the same 2025 budget, in fact, you can go to the social sector, page 105, item number 636. They stated, say, to address menstrual hygiene challenges and reduce absenteeism among female students, government in fulfillment of the 120-day social contract will distribute free sanitary pads to 1.3 million girls. Senior, I'm almost about 2026. I feel the 2026 and they said they are accounting to the people how far they've gone with the distribution of the sanitary pads that they promised the people of Ghana. In the 2026 budget, this is what they said. To promote gender equality in education and reduce absenteeism, 6.6 million packs of sanitary pads were distributed to girls in public basic schools. Then it goes ahead to say in 2026, which means they are done with the 2025 according to their own budget. I am not the one saying it because they are accounting to the people based on the 2025 budget. And I'm say 2026, they will need the same 294 because Appendix 4A of the budget, I can say 292 million is also what requested to be used in 2026. The senior media, based on the Omoa document, we did a simple calculation. 292 million no more use we divided by 6.6 million sanitary pads or matcha.
So it's kind of
292
million.
Yes. Now divided by 6.6 million sanitary pads. About 44 Ghana cedis. About 44 Ghana cedis. And this is what I raised on the floor of Parliament. See, the only say Matro and RTI to request for the procurement details, the amount of money that was used in the purchase of the sanitary pad for 2 months in a year. No response has been given to me from the Ministry of Education. We were the right.
Request.
Well, that's what I'm saying, that I have a right as a citizen of this country to be able to request for such information from the ministry. Unfortunately, it has not been given to me. But I'm saying that per their own document, each pad will cost 44 Ghana cedis. Now, make us hurry address sorry on point of order, saying said the information that I have given is wrong. And I say, information, mama, my information be I want no man information. And in fact, I went ahead to go and quote to them on more ankasa document at forcing a quote on the Ministry of Finance website, any almost social media handles. We share some document you are to forcing himself and a post here saying because of the effective management of the economy, sanitary pad is now 15 Ghana cedis. In fact, and then sanitary pad be yas maybe yas way 15 Ghana cedis. I'm not the one saying it. This is Ato Forsen saying yes, ye papa mumpo, and he always and papa. Yes, ne papa mumpo. It is 15 Ghana cedis. Ato Forsen himself posted this on his X account. This is 24th July 2025 at 4 p.m.
24th July
2025 at 4:01 p.m. In fact, at the time that I may make it a printout of this document, Nipa 1.4 million and actually 1.4 million views. This is it. And they did not use any sanitary pad, they used Yas, which is one of the most expensive, durable and quality pads that we have in this country. Senior, and we know the owners of Wezo, you know Wezo, and we also know a friendly TV station, and that's an online TV station of the NDC. Wezo 4 went ahead to go and quote this as a publication. So because of the effective management of the economy, sanitary pad is now 15 Ghana cedis. I'm not the one. That's what I'm saying. Every quotation, every it is based on a more document. Now their response is that, pass in Ukraine 6.6 billion bill as it has been captured in the budget. For senior, no budget they themselves say 6.6 billion. Now I am going to prove to you a number of mistakes are my budget in which I think that as a minority, and I'm using this platform as a minority, we should take our time and scrutinize this budget again. And that's by the time you never buy no much Ghana for the because they themselves are telling us I don't know 6.6 no, you're wrong, but it is now 12.2 million. I'm not the one saying it. Haruna Drusu and the Deputy Education Minister has confirmed this.
Almost says at 12.5.
Almost at 12.2. The share budget is 6.6 in the
Okay.
Number 2. Look at page 165, Appendix 4A, and the Ministry of Sports. Obudi Shemu say they are now going to build 6 mini stadia. The amount of money that they allocated was 200 million. Now, yesterday at the Youth and Sports Committee, where we met the Sports Minister, the Sports Minister Bekacha said, "Sir, 200 million no money share some build 6 mini stadia no." And please listen to me well. I am quoting him. The minister say, "Enya for 6 bill. Now, if you the 200 million, be 3."
But is it in dollars or in cities?
Please, this is in cities. We are talking about Ghana budget, not US budget. The budget is a budget estimate of the Republic of Ghana. And the 200 million now, Omodi Abeshibu has said, Omodi Besi 6 mini stadia no. I feel almost say Omodi Besi 3. I asked the minister, in fact, I think the program was even live. I asked the minister 3 times, which he said, it is going to be 3. In fact, look at her. Who's the way budget in here? Your estimate now, because the detailed estimate, no. And the detailed estimate, no, gives a different figure, which is 270 million. Now, let me come back to a more response. No. Almost say 292 million no, will be divided by 12.2 million. Senior, yes, division. No. Now,
12.2 will give us 23.934 CDs per pack.
Almost 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, assuming that even what they are now telling us is true, maybe let me catch you 2 years, 15 Ghana cedis. We see another sanitary pad, PIVA. We see 14 Ghana cedis. And I'm here, no, because for a ministry, dear, no, this is ministry for no sanitary pad or much amount kwadano. Senior, and then we are Bema dear, but me babe chichumo. Menya bo train wa mo hunu the difference between what has been distributed to Yamano. How bad it is. How bad it is. If we know your friend wood pulp. We na said be so the blood that will be coming. Into wood pulp we know. The strength of the wood pulp, which is about 60% of the make of the sanitary pad, and then they constitute the amount of money that the pad will cost. So we senior, maybe show the difference between we know and the gas sanitary pad. The difference between the two, the pulp, the wood pulp, no, senior, let's show you. This is the quality one, which is 15 Ghana cedis. Let's show the omachama yankrano, which is the wood pulp. If you don't take care, say you be chima. Then so senior patrol who difference no. Yes, I'm happy you've seen the difference. Senior patrol who difference no. Yes. When I see a papa na 15 Ghana cedis no. Share the omodia koma ya mano. Any your camera should capture it. This is what they have distributed to your mano. And the wood pulp in there is as weak as anything weak that you can describe. Senior, no a tender document for the purposes of protecting said companies in it. I will tender this in to you alone, Patrick Farmer Boss. This is a tender document, Patrick Capture Company. A tender document from one of the people, and unfortunately, the other two that I had yesterday. A tender document from one of the people who tendered for 20 Ghana cedis. See now the price is there. Just check the summary of the prices. This is a local manufacturer. Company no Ghana ha. Ghana ha. Yes, sanitary pad EB. In fact, the wood pulp of the Omoya Ghana ha no. Far better than Yas. Far better than Piva. Far better than the Omakoye Wiwahe. Oma quoted 20 Ghana cedis. Senior part 1 with 20 Ghana cedis no.
Adam a total of 11.503.
Senior man can total quote no. Just will be number.
Okay.
The price, the unit price no. Or the summary of the price, which is the 20 Ghana cedis. Into here then the patrol any me share your copy. This is it. Into my you company in every home. Ahead then will be quoted 20 Ghana cedis. With 20 Ghana cedis, I'll come to the calculation. It's even high. But such a person did not get the contract. Or people catch us, oh, now the document, that is how come. But then the document, full document, in the assessment of the full document, which I did with 2 procurement officers, for them to take their time and go through the procurement, the tender documents to see, say, is the tender document bereft of any procedural requirement of a document over here. They told me, say, the document is 100% intact. In terms of financial statement, has been attached. The price summary, it has been attached. The bid bonds and everything has been attached. Everything is solid. Yet, a local manufacturer who was able to quote 20 Ghana cedis was not given the supply. Yet, Adia Yakofa, now let's do the calculations.
Now,
economists back at say. When I think, in fact, it is Adam Smith who propounded that principle. Senior, Mitian, watch economies of scale. That the more you buy, the less the price. It is a me when I'm supermarket and I shop with Buo, Tassanoha. I'm a cotton a day way back 15 Ghana cedis, which is yes, and Mumpoya Papa. Now you got 12.2 million packs. Now catch me saying to me 10 cedis. I will not agree with you. And all around this table, we can all agree and understand. Say we you cotton for 12.2 million packs. What tonic is the crown should be 10 Ghana cedis. Senior, let's do a simple calculation. 10 Ghana cedis by the 12.2 million, about 120 million. Or multiply 10 cedis by 12.2 million now, we bring 120 million. So the big question
22.
is, but I say 22. 122 million. The big question is, what 122 million is free? 292 no more aka 170 million. Monche may be a 170 million afa. If I describe the government as a trouble government, I do not see how wrong I am. In fact, if they want to be wicked to us and tell us still no more 15 Ghana cedis, I do empire papa. So when you see yes, a year calculation. I don't want to use the word at the phone. But I deal with Madiama Yankodano. Meaning say yes, employ 10 cedis, and say we employ 7 or 8 cedis. But we are using the calculation for the yards. 170 million. Where is it? In any case, if they still want us to use Omoankasa 15 Ghana cedis that they've quoted, 15 Ghana cedis by 12.2 million, which will give you about 170 million. Again, where is the 120 million that is left? And you'll be into me, Juma Papa be on more minor. And I said, Debian, you the poor. You don't want to put here more Ghana. This is a man of phone, Yasica, one among the phone, a deep dream of one. I don't understand.
And you are Kadna, would I say? I'm say, near.